who I have to deal with.
Hi, welcome to this episode of KCTV. My name's Kiejah.
This is Conley.
And here's what we're going to talk about: music, politics, whatever that happens to be on our minds. Once again, we're actually here to talk about two new videos that, again, are sort of on the cuffs. The first episode that we want to talk about is Coldplay with their new music, Magic.
And I can't get over, can't get over you. Still I call it magic.
Okay, that's it. So for me, it's like I really like the feel of this music video. I really like sort of the old time bands like it was shot like very much like a old time video back in the 1900s. It's like it's all done in a very like a trip to the moon like style. Like when I immediately think of like the classic Smashing Pumpkins. Let's see, Tonight's the Night. It's like I like that it was done with the artistic scene. I love the romantic connection between Chris Martin's character and the lead female. Chris Martin, I feel as though like the music in general, it feels like he's genuinely happy with the music process for the first time in years, because quite frankly, for the longest time, it just feels though that he was really, for lack of a better word, just pissed off. Like his heart wasn't in it. I don't know if it was necessarily the music industry. I don't know if it was his personal life. See here, whether or not it has anything to do with his new direction. I don't know whether this new direction has anything to do with his conscious uncoupling earlier this year. I really enjoyed the song.
So like me, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been much of a fan of Coldplay. I feel a lot of it, it's either slow or it's just, I don't know, it's either anger or depressing.
I agree.
They can't pick one.
I agree.
However, I do like the fact how instead of them, most music videos, for the most part nowadays, like, oh, we're gonna get that old school feeling. And then it's like, oh look, there's stuff from the year 2014 in it. Whereas this one, it stayed in the timeline. There was no mismatching, there was no misdirection, there was no like, oh, like, I have an old buggy car. Mm-hmm. Oh look, you have a brand new Ferrari. How's that work out?
Oh, you mean like with what was it? Like Justin Timberlake's and Jay-Z's video, Suit and Tie?
As long as I got my suit and tie, I won't leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Now we're in the swing of love.
Punch both of them in the face. I hate that video so much. Like the song itself, I like the song, I really do, even though the radio beat it into the ground. Mm-hmm. I cannot stand the fact that they instantly like, oh look, there's old school music. Oh, this is cool, yeah. Got an old school suit and tie, got everybody dressed in oldies, and then out of nowhere, there's an iPhone. Oh look, there's a switchboard too. This technology did not exist at this point in time. I'm like, if you're going to try to go one style, stick with that style. If you're gonna be all over the place, be all over the place the entire time. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna be looking nice for one turn.
Our next video, which actually just got released like a couple of days ago, I'm super excited just because of the person. Courtney Love with You Know My Name.
Hey, you know my name. I'll bring the truth. I'll never change. Hey, I
Alright.
Okay, okay, let's start with just certain parts in this video. I've never been a fan of Courtney Love, mainly because throughout half her songs you can't understand a thing she's saying. And then let's go into the fact that through a good chunk of the video, whenever she decides to scream, she did this whole thing and looked like Ozzy Osbourne screaming for Sharon. Sharon! And add to that fact, the entire time she looked like she was coked out of her mind. This video just proves that Courtney Love, I'm sorry, is a mess. I can't. I really can't.
Let me go ahead and start off right now. I love Courtney Love. I love her so much. I love her when she's glammed up. I love her when she's screaming in the mic.
Yeah!
I loved her when she is rolling around like on stage like in a baby doll dress.
Whoa! We lost Courtney, but
I love her when she's angry punching some random guy in the face.
On 3, I want you to say bitch really loud. 1, 2, 3, bitch!
I love her when she's getting, her nipples sucked like by some random dude like somewhere on New York City. I love her when she's in court.
I can't force you to be successful in getting off drugs. 3 courts have tried now, and I am disappointed because you're not clean and sober.
I love her when she's getting sued.
This is my second jury trial. I had another jury trial for stage diving, and after that jury trial, you couldn't stage dive anymore.
I love her when she's coked out of her mind.
I've been clean and sober for a year, so all these drug jokes are, retarded. Jokes.
I love her when she's in an insane asylum.
I had 2 mug shots in 1 week.
right.
And taken to a loony bin. Which is nuts.
I love all things Courtney Love. Anything, whatever she's doing, I'm like, what time? Like, I will watch it. I don't care. It's like, I love everything about this girl. She, to me, is like a hug from baby Jesus. She is like the biggest gift from God. I could watch her all day, every day. I could watch her behind the music like for hours, watching her going in detail with the rivalry between her and Trent Reznor from 9 Nails.
Don't call your band 9 Nails if you have a 3 one. My band's called Hole. It's not called Little Hole. It's not called Big Hole. It's not called Flapping. It's not called Teeny Rosebud. It's not called Barbie. It's called Hole, okay?
I love everything about her. She is just special to me. And I adore her. Now, with that said, I love the song and I love the video because it is, in my opinion, a direct reflection of who she is. It's basically like her acting like Marie Antoinette, or having her Marie Antoinette moment. I mean, that's if Marie Antoinette did a lot of drugs. She's destroying everything and glitter bombing anything that moves. I think it's fantastic. And the reason why I really love this video is that these days, there's so much seriousness, involved, in music video and music video making, that there should be like a meaning. There should be some sort of meaning behind it. I just like the fact that she was like, I'm just gonna put this video out and I'm just gonna destroy but and throw glitter everywhere.
Here's my impression of Courtney Love at home. Here's my impression of Courtney Love before the show. Here's my impression of Courtney Love during the show. And here's my impression of Courtney Love after the show.
I was like, oh, and by the way, she has like this YouTube channel where she does have a YouTube channel. Go Google it right now. It's awesome.
And I haven't started a movie since 2001, but I appreciate that you still think I'm really relevant.
I could watch her all day, every day. I don't care what she does. It's like, if she ever comes into town, like at a rock concert, I am buying a ticket immediately. That's like, and I am going. Like, if she she would play the Cat's Cradle over here. But if she ever did, I am so there. So
I'll tell you what, I'll be sure. I'm telling you, when she comes to town, I'll be sure to go in my room, sit on my ass, and play video games, because I'm not going to watch that crazy hoe.
Yeah!
that does it for this episode of KCTV. If you want to go ahead and watch the videos that we discussed today, the links are down below as well as a couple of links to Courtney Love's behind the music, much to his chagrin.
Once again. And if you would like to actually contact us on Twitter, just contact the link below.